Ladies and gentlemen, today I invite you to embark on a journey of mystery, discovery, and revelation. Hidden within the vast landscapes of America lies a lake that holds more than just water. It holds a secret, a treasure waiting to be uncovered. But this treasure is not just gold or silver. It is something far greater, something that transcends material wealth. It is a symbol of history, nature, and the deep connection between humanity and the unseen. For centuries, stories have circulated about a lake where something of immense value is hidden beneath its surface. Some say it is a fortune lost to time. Others claim it is a hidden truth waiting for the right soul to uncover it. Today we dive deep into this mystery and unlock the meaning behind the treasure buried within. Every great mystery begins with a story, and the legend of this American lake is no different. Passed down through generations, whispered in hushed tones around campfires, and chronicled in the faded pages of history. The tale of this lake has intrigued explorers, scholars, and treasure hunters alike. The origins of this legend trace back centuries, with some believing that the lake was once the site of an ancient civilization, a thriving hub of knowledge and power that mysteriously vanished. Others claim that a group of early settlers, fleeing persecution or war, hid their most valuable possessions deep within the waters, never to return. Among the most captivating accounts are those told by the indigenous tribes who lived near the lake long before maps and compasses charted the land. According to their traditions, the lake was sacred, a place of spiritual energy where nature and the divine. They spoke of powerful spirits guarding its depths, warning that those who sought to exploit its treasure would be met with misfortune. Many elders passed down stories of warriors who had attempted to retrieve what lay beneath, only to disappear, swallowed by the very waters they wished to conquer. As time progressed, explorers and fortune seekers heard of the lake's enigmatic past and set out on daring expeditions to uncover its secrets. Some returned empty-handed, baffled by the lake's seemingly endless depths and the eerie silence that surrounded it. Others never returned at all, fueling speculation that the treasure was protected by something beyond human understanding. Legends grew stronger with each passing decade, and what began as a tale of hidden wealth transformed into a mystery that transcended time. Some believe that the lake's treasure is literal, a forgotten chest of gold, lost relics of a bygone era, or even a mythical artifact with untold powers. Others argue that the treasure is symbolic, representing knowledge, enlightenment, or a truth so profound that only those who are worthy will ever comprehend it. Regardless of which version of the legend one believes, one thing remains certain. This lake holds a mystery that has defied time, a secret waiting for the right person to uncover its true meaning. Throughout history, humans have been drawn to the idea of hidden wealth, treasures buried beneath the earth, locked away in forgotten vaults, or concealed beneath the surface of a vast, mysterious lake. This particular lake, known for its deep and impenetrable waters, has long been rumored to hold something of immense value, something that has captivated explorers, scholars, and fortune seekers for centuries. But the question remains, what exactly lies beneath its surface? Is it gold? Is it a relic of an ancient civilization? Or is it something far more valuable than any material possession? Some believe that the lake hides riches beyond imagination, chests of gold, gemstones, and artifacts lost to time. The theories vary, but one popular legend suggests that an old civilization, knowing that their downfall was imminent, concealed their treasures in the deepest part of the lake, ensuring that only those deemed worthy could ever retrieve it. Others tell of lost explorers who carried great wealth only to have their ships sink in the lake's treacherous waters, leaving behind fortunes that have never been reclaimed. There are even whispers of government secrets, hidden technology, or powerful objects of unknown origin submerged in its depths. Yet, for all the efforts made by treasure hunters and divers, the lake has never given up its secrets. Many have tried to explore its depths using the latest technology and equipment, but the deeper they go, the more elusive the truth becomes. Some claim that the lake is bottomless, an endless abyss where light and sound vanish, leaving nothing but an eerie silence. Others believe that an unseen force protects whatever is hidden, preventing it from being disturbed by those who seek it out of greed. But perhaps the greatest mystery of all is the possibility that the true treasure beneath the lake is not something that can be held, bought, or sold. What if the real wealth hidden within the lake is not gold or jewels, but knowledge, wisdom, or even an energy source that could change the course of human history? Some theorists speculate that the lake could contain ancient manuscripts, knowledge from a forgotten era that, if uncovered, could rewrite everything we know about our past. Others suggest that the treasure is an unexplainable force, something beyond human comprehension, a sacred power that has been waiting for the right person to unlock its potential. There are those who believe that the lake holds the answer to some of humanity's greatest questions about existence, about the universe, and about the connection between the physical and the metaphysical. The deeper one looks, the more they realize that true wealth is not always what we assume it to be. Many have entered the lake's waters with the expectation of finding something valuable, only to leave with an entirely new perspective on what wealth truly means. In our pursuit of wealth, success, and material possessions, humanity often overlooks one of the most priceless treasures of all, nature itself. This American lake, shrouded in mystery and legend, is not just a body of water with hidden secrets. It is a living entity, a testament to the extraordinary power of the natural world. The true treasure may not be buried beneath its depths in the form of gold or lost artifacts, but rather in the way it exists, untouched, undisturbed, and full of untold wonders. To those who have visited the lake, there is an undeniable sense of something greater at play. The air is crisp and pure, the waters move with a rhythmic serenity, and the surroundings evoke a sense of peace that is becoming increasingly rare in today's fast-pacing world. It is a place where nature thrives, where animals move freely, where the sky reflects on the water like a mirror, reminding us of the simplicity and beauty that life once held before mankind began its relentless pursuit of dominance over the earth. The lake's power is not just in its beauty, but in its ability to evoke emotions and thoughts that many have long forgotten. When one stands at its edge, watching the water ripple under the golden glow of the setting sun, a feeling of insignificance washes over them, not in a way that diminishes their worth, but in a way that reminds them of their place in the grand scheme of existence. Nature has always had the ability to humble mankind, to remind us that no matter how advanced our technology becomes, no matter how much wealth we accumulate, we are still mere visitors in a world far older and wiser than we are. Scientists and ecologists who have studied the lake have often been left in awe of its self-sustaining ecosystem. The water, pure and untouched by pollution, holds secrets of balance and resilience. The surrounding flora and fauna thrive in perfect harmony, untouched by the greed and interference that so often disrupt the natural order of things. In a world where forests are cleared, rivers are dammed, and land is carved up for profit, this lake remains a symbol of what the earth was meant to be, a place of renewal, of life, and of energy. There are those who believe that the lake's waters hold healing properties, that those who immerse themselves in its depths feel an unexplainable energy coursing through them. Indigenous tribes once spoke of the lake as a sacred site, a place where the earth's spirit was most alive. They believed that those who respected the land and approached the water with humility would receive its blessing, while those who sought to exploit it would find themselves cursed with misfortune. Whether or not one believes in such tales, there is no denying that the lake has an energy unlike any other, a silent force that has captivated all who have encountered it. In a time when humans search for wealth in bank accounts and possessions, the lake stands as a reminder that the greatest riches cannot be owned. It teaches us that true power lies not in what we take, but in what we appreciate. The lake does not demand attention, it does not seek validation, it simply exists, unbothered by the desires and ambitions of those who seek to unravel its mysteries. And perhaps that is its greatest gift, the ability to remind us that sometimes the most valuable things in life are not meant to be possessed, but simply to be experienced. Throughout history, humanity has equated treasure with material wealth, gold, jewels, and artifacts that can be possessed and displayed. Yet some treasures are not meant to be held in one's hands, but rather felt within the depths of one's soul. The American lake, known for its hidden mystery, is not just a place of potential riches, it is a place of profound spiritual significance. Beyond the stories of lost fortunes and concealed relics, there is something within this lake that cannot be stolen, bargained for, or owned. It is a treasure that belongs to no one and yet is available to all who seek it with an open heart. Many who have visited the lake describe an overwhelming sense of peace upon approaching its waters. It is as if the air itself carries a presence, an energy that cannot be explained through logic or science. Those who come burdened with worries, regrets, and sorrows find themselves suddenly lighter, as if the weight they carried dissolves into the calm, reflective surface of the lake. This phenomenon has been noted by explorers, travelers, and even skeptics, who initially dismissed the legends surrounding the lake. The moment they step into its presence, they sense something different, an unspoken wisdom, an invisible force that seems to cleanse the mind and awaken the soul. Indigenous tribes who once lived near the lake held it in the highest regard, considering it a sacred place where the physical world and the spiritual realm converged. They believed that the lake was a vessel of ancient energy, a point on earth where the universe whispered its secrets to those who were willing to listen. It was not uncommon for shamans, healers, and seekers of wisdom to sit by the lake for days in meditation, believing that its waters carried messages from ancestors or even from forces beyond human comprehension. They taught that the lake did not simply contain treasure, it was the treasure, a source of enlightenment and transformation for those who approached it with sincerity. Even in modern times, accounts of profound experiences at the lake continue to emerge. Some visitors describe feeling an unexplained sense of connection, as if they are no longer alone in the world. Others recount vivid dreams after being near the water, dreams filled with symbols and messages that seem to offer guidance about their lives. Scientists may call it a psychological phenomenon, the result of nature's tranquility affecting the mind. But to those who have felt it, The experience is undeniably real. Unlike gold or riches which can be stolen, lost, or hoarded, the spiritual treasure of the lake is different. It cannot be taken forcefully, nor can it be exploited. Those who seek to benefit from it with selfish intentions find nothing, but those who approach it with humility, with a willingness to listen rather than to demand, often walk away changed. It is as if the lake itself decides who is ready to receive its gift. The world we live in today is filled with distractions, technology, social media, endless pursuits of wealth and status. In the midst of this chaos, places like this lake stand as reminders of a truth that humanity often forgets, that the most valuable things in life are not tangible. Peace, wisdom, self-awareness, these are treasures that no amount of money can buy. And for those who understand this, the lake offers something greater than any material fortune ever could. For centuries, human beings have embarked on endless quests in search of wealth, power, knowledge, and purpose. They have crossed oceans, climbed mountains, and dug deep into the earth, convinced that the answers to life's greatest mysteries lie somewhere out there, waiting to be discovered. The legend of the American lake and its hidden treasure is no different. Many have come searching for something of immense value, gold, relics, or even an ancient secret that could change the course of history. But what if the true treasure is not buried beneath the water? What if the thing we are seeking has never been outside of us but within us all along? This lake has captivated explorers, dreamers, and wanderers alike, each believing that they will be the one to finally unlock its secret. Yet, time and time again, those who come with expectations of material gain leave empty-handed. The lake does not give up its riches to those who look outward. Instead, it reveals something far more profound to those who are willing to look inward. Those who sit in silence by the lake's edge, who let the stillness of the water reflect their own thoughts, often find themselves faced with a realization they never expected, that the answers they were searching for were never hidden at all. The lake serves as a mirror, not just of the sky above, but of the soul itself. When a person gazes into its waters, they do not simply see the reflection of their face. They see the reflection of their desires, fears, and unspoken truths. It is said that those who come seeking treasure are often forced to confront their own nature instead. They come hoping to find wealth only to be met with questions. What is it that I truly desire? What am I lacking? Why do I believe that something outside of me will complete me? These questions, though uncomfortable, hold more value than any gold ever could. Many who have spent time near the lake describe a transformation they did not anticipate. They arrive with a hunger for something external, believing that finding this treasure will finally make them whole. But as they listen to the gentle lapping of the water, as they watch the sun rise and set over the endless horizon, something shifts. The longer they stay, the more they realize that fulfillment was never something to be found outside of themselves. The feeling of peace they experience by the lake is not something the lake is giving them. It is something that was always within them, simply waiting to be recognized. This realization is one of life's greatest paradoxes. We spend so much time looking elsewhere for happiness, for meaning, for success, thinking that if we just acquire the right things, reach the right milestones, or discover the right secrets, we will finally feel complete. But the truth is, the fulfillment we seek is already within us. The lake does not hold treasure. It simply reveals what was always there. It does not give anything. It only reminds us of what we already possess. Some who visit the lake leave disappointed, unable to accept this truth, They refuse to believe that after all their searching, they must now turn inward. But those who are ready, those who truly listen, understand that the greatest journey is not across the world, but within the self. They walk away not with gold or jewels, but with something far more valuable, the knowledge that they were never lacking, that they were never incomplete, and that the treasure they had spent their life seeking had been within them all along. Some places in this world have a strange, almost magnetic pull, places that seem to whisper to us, calling us back time and time again, even when we do not fully understand why. The American lake, known for its legends and secrets, is one such place. It is not just the stories of hidden treasure that captivate the imagination, nor is it simply the beauty of its waters that draws people in. There is something deeper, something unseen that keeps calling people back, generation after generation, compelling them to return, to search, and to question. The lake is more than just a body of water. It is an enigma, a living mystery that refuses to be solved. Many have come with maps, theories, and advanced technology, convinced that they will be the ones to uncover its secret. But no matter how much they study, no matter how deeply they dive, or how many scans they conduct, the answers remain just out of reach. It is as if the lake itself is choosing to remain silent, revealing only as much as it wants to those it deems ready. This endless sense of wonder is what keeps drawing people in. The human mind is not satisfied with the unknown. It craves resolution, explanation, and certainty. But the lake defies all logic. It exists beyond human comprehension, beyond the need to be understood, and perhaps that is why it remains so fascinating. The moment one believes they are getting closer to the truth, another question arises. Another mystery unfolds, pulling them even deeper into its spell. There are countless tales of those who thought they could conquer the lake's mystery, only to find themselves more lost than when they began. Some treasure hunters have spent years searching, investing their time, money, and effort, convinced that they are on the brink of discovery, yet they leave with nothing but more questions. Some divers have sworn they saw something extraordinary beneath the surface, only to emerge unable to describe what they witnessed. Others have heard whispers in the wind, felt an unshakable presence, or sensed that they were being watched, though no one was there. Even those who have never stepped foot near the lake feel its pull. They read about it, hear its stories, and find themselves unable to stop thinking about it. Something about its legend lingers in the mind, igniting a sense of curiosity and wonder that is impossible to ignore. What if the treasure is real? What if the truth is just waiting to be uncovered? What if I am the one who is meant to find it? These questions haunt the imagination, making the lake impossible to forget. But maybe the true power of the lake is not in the treasure it may or may not hold. Maybe its real gift is the mystery itself, the way it forces people to dream, to believe, and to keep searching. Maybe it exists not to be solved, but to remind us that there are still things in this world that lie beyond our understanding. In a time when we have mapped nearly every inch of the earth, when we have answers at our fingertips, when almost nothing remains unknown, the lake stands as a reminder that some mysteries are meant to endure. And so the legend continues. People will keep returning, they will keep searching, hoping to find something that no one else has. But the truth is, the greatest treasures are often those that cannot be possessed. The lake will always call to us, always invite us to wonder, to explore, and to believe. Whether we ever uncover its secret or not, the mystery itself will never fade. It will always remain, waiting just beneath the surface. Perhaps the greatest mystery of the American lake is not the treasure that may lie beneath its waters, but the way it continues to captivate the hearts and minds of those who hear its story. It is a place where legends never die, where seekers never stop searching, and where questions linger long after one has left its shores. Whether one believes in the existence of a hidden fortune or not, the lake has already given something far more valuable. It has ignited a sense of wonder, curiosity, and endless possibility. In a world where so much has been discovered, where answers are readily available at the touch of a button, this lake reminds us that some things are meant to remain unknown. Not every secret must be uncovered, not every mystery must be solved. Sometimes the greatest treasures are the ones that live in our imagination, in the stories we pass down, and in the journeys we embark on, even if we never reach the destination. And so the lake remains silent, timeless, unyielding. It will continue to call to the dreamers, the explorers, the wanderers who dare to seek what lies beyond the surface. But in the end, perhaps the real treasure is not something hidden beneath the water. Perhaps the real treasure is the journey itself, the search, the longing, the belief that something extraordinary still waits to be found.